It's the Apple Sox against the Yakima Valley Pippins in the first game of a three-game set tonight at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. I'm Joe Norman, and we're joined by Apple Sox All-Star Quincy Vassar, who got a chance to throw back on Wednesday in the West Coast League All-Star Game. Quincy, thanks for joining us. How fun was that to get a chance to go to Bellingham, get a chance to, showcase yourself, but also be with a lot of the other All-Stars across the WCL?
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. The cream of the crop. The game was super tight and competitive. It just was a great time to see all the younger guys and all the All-Stars putting out 100% in front of a good crowd. Bellingham did a great job with the game.
You got a chance to throw a scoreless inning, had a strikeout in there as well. Was that a moment? I mean, I imagine at this point there's not a lot of games you get nervous for. Were you nervous potentially for an All-Star game like that?
No, just knowing I only have one inning and all the other pitchers as well, the mindset is to kind of just leave everything you have in your inning. And I didn't even know who I was facing or whatever, so we just went out there and tried to fill it up and let the defense work because they're showcasing their skills, and I'm trying to fill up the zone and throw strikes, so it worked out.
You mentioned that your family DVR'd the game. How many times have you gone back and watched your inning?
I haven't been home yet, but I'm definitely going to watch it. We have it recorded, so I'm sure it's pretty good if it was on TV.
You guys obviously got the walk-off win, the North Division pulling off the comeback. Everyone was running out pretty excitedly. It looked like no one would have been mistaken if they thought none of you guys had really played together before that game, but it seemed like the chemistry of the group really came together with everyone kind of being in a similar spot.
Yeah, North Division, I think everybody's played everybody at this point, so everyone kind of knew each other, and we kind of gelled pretty quick, and it was a fun group of guys having the dugout, and there was a ton of Bells guys at their home crowd, so they were pretty relaxed.
Did you have a favorite moment of the 2 days for the All-Star break? One moment in particular that really stood out?
I don't know. The whole thing was a blast. Watching Fitz and his ABs, both of them were like key spots, and he did a great job. He drew the walk against a good pitcher from Corvallis, and then in the last inning leading it off with a hit, setting up that walk-off was pretty great. So shout out to him. And Garrett took a nice line drive off his butt, so that was funny, but –
got the double play.
Yep, and then he ended up throwing a scoreless inning, so he's a dog for that. I'm really proud of the way the Apple Sox guys showed up and went at it in the All-Star game.
How excited are you now for this final stretch here? There's, 18 games left in the regular season. Playoffs will be here before we know it.
Yeah, it was a long break, so everyone's fresh. I'm super excited to get back at it and start the grind again. I know the guys are hungry. 4 days off, no baseball. They're ready to go at it again.
Looking forward to that. Quincy, thanks for joining us.
Of course, thank you.
That's Apple Sox Southpaw Quincy Vassar and the All-Star joining us ahead of Wenatchee versus Yakima Valley. First pitch is at 7:05.